kind of giving me the eyes. So I have Seth and Megan here with me. We've seen them at other campouts, but we've noticed a little change this year.
Yes, we pulled them out in windy and we upgraded. We had a 5x9 Highway Deluxe, and we had that for 3 years.
Yeah,
and
2.5.
2.5, 3 years, and then decided with this little one that we wanted to upgrade. So we got the 5x10 mid-range with bunks.
Ooh, nice.
To kind of future-proof.
Right, now she has a place to sleep.
She has a place to sleep, and hopefully for years to come, this is our forever trailer now. So
nice. And what color do you guys have?
Midnight blue.
Midnight blue.
Yes,
I like it.
love it. Yeah. Yep.
What kind of mods have you done to the trailer?
I've done a little pegboard in the back in the galley from IKEA, which was my little pet project. And gosh, we haven't taken it out too many times yet, so I don't think there's anything else really that we've added. Can you think of anything?
So still trying to figure out what's what and what you need to or want to change.
Yeah.
I see you have a rooftop tent. What brand do you have and what size is it?
It's a 23-0 and it's a 62.
Yeah, I think so.
Breezeway. Yep.
So why did you go with that one?
That one is for other family and friends can come camping with us and not have to worry. So it's easier to convince them to come if they don't have to bring their own stuff. And then also when the little one, when Charlie gets older, she can sleep up there when she grows out of the bunks.
From your previous trailer to this one, what did you choose on this one that wasn't on the other one? Or is there anything that you didn't do that was on the other one that you didn't put on this one?
I think the awning we had an awning, but it was definitely like, we had to get it again. Like that was no question. We got a bigger toolbox, which is just nice to have a little extra space.
Do you have the battery there or in the back?
We just use a power station. So we just have, that hooked up in the back.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got the shelf in here and we had them raise it. So in case we wanted to put our heads down there, we could maybe figure out how to do that, but, or the dogs could sleep back there. Yeah. And then we got the arc jack. We did not have that on our last one. Okay. That's been a game changer.
Oh, you got a lot of reflective on here.
Yeah. I got the glow in the dike.
On that.
Yeah, that helps in the dead of night when you're trying to walk around and not get your shin and hit. And then we got the AC prep, which we were not sure we were going to do the AC. We ended up getting it, but just to have the extra ventilation options, we liked being able to do that.
And they now put screens in those, right?
Yep, the screens come standard now, which was nice. Oh, the fenders, being able to have them be weight bearing and have them be flat was huge as well.
Oh, because you had the highway, so it wasn't flat. Yeah. All right, so you upgraded for a family.
Yes. Take two?
Take two.
All right.
Go for it.
So you built this for family. Why don't you just hold it? Now that you don't have the baby and your mic will stay on. So what are the main things you considered when you wanted to make this a family-friendly unit?
Yeah, so number one would be the bunk bed.
Yes.
Number two would be the length. That extra length is huge.
Extra storage for however many people you have in there.
Yeah, exactly. People, dogs, kids, stuff. Yeah. And then lastly would be the rooftop tent.
Yeah.
So
you can grow with the family as they get older and they don't fit in the bunks or they don't want to be by mom and dad anymore.
They want to bring some friends.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, thanks for showing your trailer.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I have Bob and Myra here. And so what trailer do you guys have?
This is the 5x10 mid-range XL.
Is this the charcoal then?
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the charcoal, yes.
Well, let's take a look.
Sure. Yes, I got to do something with that. I was trying to figure out how to make a shelf and stuff. So I just took some scrap wood and I made this to hang my shoes, and you can swing them out of the way if it's raining, so they don't get wet.
You have little pegs then that it's
just little pegs.
Wow.
So she wants one now for the other side.
Of
so I
course
got to make
she does.
one. The next one I'm going to do, I'm going to do
2.0. You get the
I'm going to do
improved
pegs
version.
out both sides so you can double up the shoes.
So then how do you have it mounted inside of the frame there?
Just slides in.
Oh, okay. So it's not something that you keep in there all the time.
It just slides in. I just made that to fit perfectly, and then just hang your shoes on it.
Nice.
That's how wide it was, and I just put some big magnets on it.
Oh, cool.
Now it looks like you've got something on there so it doesn't scratch
So it
the
didn't
metal.
scratch because it was scratching. And it just worked out that this distance under that thing, it just fit perfect. So it goes under there, and it's, you can't stand on it, but it is very stable. It just gave us a place to set stuff. It just, when we go to bed at night, I throw.
It's amazing how much stuff collects on there, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. We just, water bottles or whatever. We usually put our water station here. We like what we saw on your table. We're thinking about trying to do something, you know, make another,
Do the L.
yeah, make a L there.
Yep. Is this a bare bones or is this one an Olight?
That's the Olight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Olight. Saw that on y'all's website also. We got, I bought one and we liked it so much we got a second one. And in here now, this was just the standard shelves. And the only thing I've done is I made a silverware drawer.
Okay.
And I had, you know, I had to really engineer this because I wanted it so I could still get these out.
Yeah.
So I made it just enough that that'll fit under. And, you know, I put the soft close latches and stuff on it. And we just put all of our silver, it just made it easier to find all that stuff, you know.
And then you're running your whole trailer off the Blue Eddy?
Yeah, the Blue Eddy.
What size is that one?
That's the, it's the 248 watt hour, the AC 200 Max. The one thing that I did with this, when we first put it in, and I made this little frame just to kind of, so it won't slide around. I can take it out, but it just kind of keeps it in place. So that was one of the first things I did. I cut that connector off and I wired in an aviation connector that screws in.
Oh, so it's not the it's not the Anderson.
It's not an Anderson. It's called an aviation connector. That actually, I mean, it was standard on the front of this Blue Eddy. That screws in, so it does not come loose.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's a very positive
not many
connection.
Of the power stations have that kind of connector, though.
I don't know how many had it. I know this had it, and so I said I'm going to take advantage of it.
Definitely.
You know.
And you don't have to worry
Because
about your
once it screws in, it does not come loose. It doesn't shake loose.
You recognize these foam.
Oh, is that from your mattress that you cut down? Yes.
Yeah, so I saved that piece and I put it in here to keep these boxes from sliding forward.
Did you put this extra vinyl up here?
Yeah. I bought a, this was getting scratched up a little bit because just everything going in and out of it. So I went to the Lowe's and they had vinyl flooring. They sold it by the foot. I says, I need 2 feet. And the guy's like, 2 feet? That's all. I said, yeah, 2 feet. So I got 12 foot by 2 foot piece, and I put a piece in here, and I'm going to put the other piece in that front shelf up there.
Nice.
So
you got your spare tire on your roof.
Yeah, we got the spare tire, and you can see the rack over here better from this side. We got all 4 of the roof bars.
Okay.
And this winter, I bought this rack.
What brand is that one?
I can't remember the name of the brand. I got it off of YouTube. Well, that one was like $125. It was probably a quarter of the cost. So I got that and put it together, and then got the mount to put my spare tire up there because we were just carrying it in the back of the truck. I didn't want to get it on the tongue because I already had a lot of tongue weight with the refrigerator and box. So we put that up there. And it also, and I kind of offset the tire to one side. I carry our awning, our gazebo up there. You know, it kind of fits right in.
Yep.
And the only thing I think I was telling you the other day that the only thing we've noticed is when it sets in the sun, it's starting to lighten or discolor
the
bag a little bit. So we're going to have to cover it up maybe while we're at home. The other thing that happened when we got this, they originally had this shower room mounted all the way back here from this last bar to this second bar, okay?
Yeah.
So the shower room was in front of this.
We just had someone else telling us
It was all the way back to here. So, you know, it was bumping into this room, and I didn't like that. You couldn't even open it up fully. So I went down to, we have a steel facility that sells steel pieces. I went down and I bought 2 6-foot pieces of 1-inch square tube, and I lengthened. You can see how I lengthened instead of just ending here. How I lengthened it, and I was able to move the whole shower room forward, so it got away from the back, and extended it out a little bit so it didn't interfere with the cylinder. There's that back wall draped straight down. And then you can see in there, this is the other piece of that sauna, the backboard. I did the same thing with it. I put magnets on it.
You made me a platform.
And got a little platform so when you're showering, you can zip that little center section, set all your stuff there. You know, it worked out really nice. Oh yeah, and then this is some of the scrap wood from the sauna. I made I'm gonna move her can. But this folds in half.
Oh, nice.
See? So it doesn't take up a lot of room. I can fold it all the way in half. And we take all 3 of those, and when we travel, we just lay them in the top of this
Oh, yeah.
and strap them down.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Fits
and
in
if
that
they all fit
nicely.
in there perfect.
Yep. And then with having that under your shower, you're not sitting in mud.
Right.
If
I don't care where you are, if it's sandy, gravel, dirt,
Yeah.
you're on a nice little platform.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
then we added, this we added after the
the
fact.
jack arc. Yep.
Yeah, and I love that thing. Another little magnet. I like magnets. I made a little magnetic thing from our flag too. So
Well, thanks for showing us your trailer.
thank you.
Thanks for asking.
Thanks
It was
for
fun.
asking.
Yeah, it
and
was really fun.
We enjoyed showing it off.
I'm glad you're able to join us at the camp
Oh
out.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
looking
first
forward to
one.
many more. Yep. Yep.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you're on.
You want to be on camera?
Oh, yes. Good job. But you don't want to do it
you
towards
whittling?
anyone. Okay, you show Mr. Matt how to whittle.
Hey, that's my kid. I know that.
So what is it that you like to do when you're camping?
Make fires. Oh, yeah.
Does your mom let you put the wood on the fire?
Yes. She does. And she lets me light it.
Ooh.
This. What does this do again?
You control the fan speed and the timer.
It's the fan speed and it times.
Yep. It's got a remote control that I velcroed up over here so that you can
It doesn't hurt if you hit it with your head.
No, those little doohickeys will
Good.
fly off the
Stops.
feed.
Oh, that's yours.
Magnet.
Nice.
No, this is not mine. This is Remy.
All right, so Aaron,
Hi.
you're back again.
Back again.
So you're camping with 4 kids.
Yep.
Super mom.
Yeah, I guess so. Crazy mom, maybe.
So what did you change up for your trailer this year?
Yeah, so this year we added a new fan on the inside. It's just a little ceiling fan from Amazon. It's been helping a lot with just airflow in there on top of our Max fan. But this is one of my favorite mods, actually. It's super easy, and thanks Wendy and Matt for this idea. These are the Sea Sucker hooks. And then this is from some boating. It's on. I think it was. I can find the link or something somewhere. But it's just a boating trash bag, and it clips on the inside. There's a drawstring to get it, but it's really just easy and right exactly where you need a trash can. So easy to use. Stands there by itself. But yeah.
Nice.
And then you've got a shower room that's new over here.
Yes. Then this is somebody last year had the single Julka that I looked at, and then they shortly thereafter came out with a double, and it just fits what I need a lot better. So the one side is a changing area,
Okay.
and then this is a shower area. And if you want to peek in here, Matt, you're gonna have to come on this side. But
Why do you like the
two, because then I can change kids or me or whoever and have an extra space for us to do that. So in here, there's the 2 pockets for clothes and stuff. This door comes off, this back part. This can open up here and come off, which is they sell it as you could go into your vehicle. Obviously, with a hiker, that's the wrong setup. And that's my one beef is I can't change these 2 sides. There's no option for that to change.
That would be nice.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is what it is, and there's enough room in here. There's a ceiling on both of them, so that I don't really usually put on. Sure. But then the shower, the Julka shower, and the Julka shower mat have been super helpful.
Does it come with a mat?
It's an extra. That mat part was extra, but it's bamboo. You're standing on a bamboo floor, and then underneath there's can collect the water, and there's a filter, so you can recycle the water.
Oh,
so you need 6 liters of water, or sorry, 6 gallons of water, and then you can have an endless supply of water, more or
Nice.
less. The
And
handle.
there's some places that you camp that you're not supposed to just let the gray water go down.
Correct.
So to have a way to collect it
you
is
can collect it, yep. And the handle comes off, and all
nice
of that.
to
So
rinse those kids off before they go to bed.
super nice to rinse, and then I can shower when they're in bed. That's
Yes.
been great. And these poles are not necessary, but I put them on just again for the kids, and
Yeah.
I don't need people pulling on the top of it. So, but the hot water on demand is awesome. It uses a little growler gas tank and
Okay.
goes right in. So it's been
So-
really easy.
Any tips or hints for camping with kids?
Don't think anything's going to go as the way you want it to go or expect it to go.
Wise, very wise. Be prepared
be
for
prepared
the
for the unknown and just deal with stuff that they're going to do.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we have fun. They're good helpers, and
we were able to get out for a bunch of time this summer.
You
so.
said you went out to Yellowstone?
We did, yeah. We did a 12-day, 11-night trip out to Yellowstone
Nice.
and Tetons and the Arch and Badlands and
Beautiful
all that
out
stuff.
there.
Yeah, we had a great time. It was really cool.
All right. Well, thanks for showing us around your trailer and the fun it is with camping with kids.
Yes, always the unexpected for sure.
Who are you and what kind of trailer do you have?
My name is Brandon Hughes. This is Megan Hughes. We have a 5x10 mid-range XL. We've had it relatively short period of time, so we're about 10. We got it in October of last year, so we're about 10 months in or so. We, like many people, we've watched a lot of the videos, so we were able to get a lot of that, a lot of the configurations figured out ahead of time. We made a few modifications for it. One, the trailer came with a Yakima side table. We decided to modify it a little bit and go more lengthwise and kind of narrow this so we have a little more room when it's raining or so we can kind of stay underneath the awning. So we kind of configured this so we've got this connected with magnets in the back and then the metal table there. And then that kind of has become our cleaning and prep station area. We have the fridge underneath, fits absolutely perfectly, and then the black stone on the backside, so that's worked out pretty good for us.
Do you like Blackstone?
We do, yeah. So the pros to it is you have such an amazingly large surface to cook on. Most of what we do can be done in the Blackstone. We also, kind of one of the fun things that we do is we actually cook biscuits and gravy on there too. So we have a small like cookie cooling rack, and then we put the biscuits on top of that, and then you put a lid on top of it, and it takes just a little bit longer than a normal like oven.
Wow.
So that works out great. And we could do that and then gravy on the other side in like a small skillet. So
Okay.
kind of a fun thing.
Is there anything you would change?
So because we watched so many videos, there were a lot of things I think that we got right out of the gate. One thing that we did want is I wanted to go off grid a little bit longer. We could get about 4 to 5 days before with the 100 watt solar on the front. So I added some additional solar on top just recently. So that was kind of nice. I know some people have portable solar panels, so that would have been pretty good out of the gate. But the other thing is, I know that we talked about it quite a bit here, looking at other people's campers. The cooler is amazing. Lugging it in and out of the truck is kind of a pain. So having that fridge box would have been pretty awesome. Other than that, though, I think we've got everything dialed in. So a lot of the back area is enclosed by default. I think of the hikers. And yeah. This one actually, we requested to have it open, so then we can, basically put our blankets and baskets up there, which is kind of just a different type of configuration option that they had.
I think at this point we're just kind of seeing what still works for us and if there's anything that we need to change. But right now I think we're pretty happy how it is right now.
Yeah, there are some light bars that we've seen quite a few people have up here that have been pretty great that we're looking to add. I just installed some shelving and the drawers not too long ago. Like I mentioned, I added the solar. I think the shower area would be kind of a nice little thing to improve upon. We use it right now mainly as a changing station. It would be pretty great to be able to use it more of a shower room more regularly as well when we're off grid. So, but for now, we're mostly doing campground type stuff, so we have easy access to showers and restrooms.
Hi, Dallas.
Hi.
So you have like the brightest trailer at the camp out this year.
More or less.
More or less. Where did the tie-dye theme come for you?
From about 2006
Okay.
in Gatlinburg, I found a Peace Frogs place. Just a little hole in the wall store. And they had tie-dye, and I just went berserk because I had done it earlier in my life.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where I went
It's just
hardcore.
grown from there.
Yep.
So what size trailer do you have?
I have a 5x8.
Okay. Is it a highway deluxe or mid-range? Okay. All right.
It's just the basic model.
Okay. Yep. So if you ended up buying this off of was it a Chevy dealer lot?
Chevy dealer.
Not your typical place to find a hiker trailer.
No.
So if you would pick one out today, is there anything that you would add or something that you wouldn't put on your trailer?
I would go for a bigger trailer.
A bigger one.
I would go probably for the 9-foot.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because it gives a little bit more room, both up front for sleeping and everything, and a little bit more room in the back.
Yeah. So it's you and your dog that go camping in
That's
this,
it.
right? All right. So what's a mod that you've done to your trailer?
That I've done? None.
Well, you've done one.
No, they did that.
Oh, what did you have done to it?
They put that on, and I got the Max Air put on.
Okay.
That is 2 1x12s on top of plastic tubs.
And then what kind of mattress do you have on there? Do you not have a mattress?
I don't have a mattress.
Don't your shoulders and your hips start hurting by morning time?
No, I've got blankets underneath there as padding. I could use the sleeping bag because I don't climb in the sleeping bag.
All right, so use your blankets as your cushion.
Yep.
And you put some carpet in here.
That's makes it softer.
Yes.
Makes it nicer for Austin to lay down and everything.
Definitely.
In there. Got to take care of him. I put the 270 on this side. I took the 23-0.
They had a straight one?
And moved it over there.
Okay.
Yeah, the straight one.
Yep.
And that's the back end. I have a 1800 watt Vitoman inverter
And that powers
there.
the whole trailer for you?
I don't have that much to power.
Yeah.
That powers mainly my refrigerator that's inside.
Well, thanks for showing off your trailer.
No problem. Anytime.
Hi.
Hi.
So you're Vincent?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Akron, Ohio.
And what trailer do you have?
5x9 Highway Deluxe.
Highway Deluxe. And do you know what color you chose?
I think they call this the charcoal.
I think so.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why did you choose this size?
I think the 5x10 was just a little too long, at least for my garage. And then 5x8, I saw all the videos you guys made, and people said they were a little too short. So we went with the middle size.
So if you were going to build a new trailer now that you've used it, would you take anything away that you put on it, or anything that you'd say, no, I wish we would have added this?
I think if anything, I probably would have added some roof racks just so I could tie my awning to it. But right now, I just use suction cups to it, which works fine.
Yep.
We really didn't add a lot. I pretty much bought the base, except just like the rack in the front. That was pretty much the only thing I added to it, just because I wanted to test it out, see how it goes, and then
it's one of those.
Add more to it. Yeah.
That's the nice thing about these trailers is you can start simple, and then you can adjust as you figure out how you like to camp in it.
Yeah, and I like to be low to the ground, and I realize a lot of people with like the higher trailers, they needed a step.
Yes.
And I don't like that, and I'm not that tall to start with, so.
Yeah. All right, so I'm noticing a bunch of little lights around here, which have caught Matt's eye, because you know he's a light guy.
Yes.
So show us off a couple of your lights you got.
I mean, these are just Amazon and, you know, on eBay you can find these. I think knockoff ones for compared to what Matt was telling me, but they're all pretty similar. Rechargeable, waterproof. I hang them with a bunch of magnets, and I have a little hook there. So
you've got a magnet on the other side
of
of the
material?
material?
Yeah, they're rare earth magnets, and they just attach to the fabric. And you can hang them anywhere.
Oh, that's nice. It gives you a lot of flexibility that way.
Yeah. So I came from tent camping, so most of this equipment's really from that.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to get away from that.
The simplicity of that.
Yeah, I just felt like if I got an awning, I'd be kind of forced to work around the trailer, and also only in a certain direction. But with this awning, I can kind of move it whichever direction I want. And
however the lot kind of sets it up, and you want to take advantage of it. Or special
just
mattress
the standard trifold that everybody has.
Okay.
I didn't do anything crazy inside, just some hooks to hang stuff.
Sure.
This net is easily removable.
Oh, nice.
So
keeps the bugs out if you have the door open.
Yeah, and I can take it off when I don't need it. So like during winter when there's not as much bugs. But then during the summer when you need it, and it just hooks on the ledge over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So nothing permanent. I built this little table just so I can hang some stuff on there, like my toiletry, to let it dry after I shower.
Yep. Is it attached by magnets then?
Yeah, magnets on the bottom, and then a couple Velcro to just have that, prevent that lift a little bit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take much, so. I did modify the galley a little bit. We don't ever cook back here, and because of the way I pack stuff from when I'm camping, I don't really need a table, so I took the thing out.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess if there was one thing I would mod, I think I would have dropped this an inch. Just a little narrow. I mean, you're able to find these small bins, but it would be nicer if you had like
we had them lower it for us.
Did you? Yeah,
I think ours was just above the pass-through.
Yeah, so I think if anything, I would have done that. I have my AC. And
so where do you have that drain out then?
Yeah, so I drilled a little marine, it's like a marine thing just big enough for the vent, but then I also run my solar through there.
Okay.
That way I only have one hole, and then
Yep.
I have a portable solar. And then my fridge, and I went with this just because it doubles as a heater, and she runs cold in the morning, so
Yep.
it's nice to have a heat
Definitely.
for her. But yeah, and then I have the bottom open just so the airflow moves better, and then that little fan actually draws all the cold air in there nicely. So, and then I pocket screwed this little shelf there to put my thing, and I moved some of this stuff around a little bit just to make it fit better, but from post to make sure I had the right length.
Yep.
Because I was like, you can only do this once.
Besides power station, did you go with?
It's just the River 2 Pro. I think that's like the 750.
750? Okay.
Yeah, 750 watts. You know, like I said, I never camp more than like 2-3 days, so.
Yeah.
And then just
enough.
yeah. But I think if I went a little longer, I would need a bigger one for sure.
Does your solar power into that to
Yeah,
recharge
so I
it?
have a portable.
Okay.
It just isn't as efficient, so this is like 160 watts or something.
Okay.
They have a newer version which is much better, but this is the older version. But yeah.
And those are the vents for your AC.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, a little half-inch ply, and then I put insulation foam, like the hard foam.
Take
I
it
can
off.
take it off easily.
Okay.
I just push this in. I built like 2 little knobs here that just holds it tight.
Okay.
And then I duct tape the edge with door foams to keep it waterproof, so that water doesn't get in.
Yeah.
This AC isn't as good, I guess, compared to the other one, just because they have 2 different sizes of the vent, but I think the Zero Breeze is like a standard 3-inch one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Which is, but people said that if you like made the vents smaller, then it becomes less efficient. So I just kept it the way it is. And,
Yep. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
All
thanks
right.
a lot.
Thank you.
Well, this is just part 1 of HTC-E6 and all the different trailer builds. We have a lot more interviews and trailers to come, so stay tuned.